I love this place. It's around 6 o'clock. We're about to leave. It's gonna be around an 8-hour drive, so. So as I walked in, of course I was ecstatic to be back here. But the other thing that was on my mind was, when are we gonna eat? Because I was pretty hungry, and I know for a fact that this place has some amazing food, and oh boy, they did not disappoint. So we checked into our rooms, unpacked all our gear, our skis, our clothes, and whatnot, and I was very, very ready for dinner. Unfortunately, I had to wait a little bit because it wasn't dinner time yet, so I headed over to the sort of bar/lounge, see if I could get a snack, and I found this guy playing guitar with some really good songs. I also found somebody playing the violin on stage, and I was still hungry. And when the time finally came around, oh boy, it was time for dinner. I walked around looking what to choose, and I eventually just chose what came to my mind. And yeah, it was a great meal. Delicious. I think it was steak, I believe, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness, I had so many points. I can't even talk anymore. Getting some nice warm-ups in. So yeah, even I can't handle that wind noise. I just went out for a couple warm-ups, first time skiing in a couple weeks, I think a week maybe. And yeah, it's a big mountain, not what I'm used to, the crappy Ontario hills. So yeah, I just need to warm up, stay on the green runs for now. I went in for a quick lunch after my morning skiing, and I was hoping to go out again. Which I did go out again, and I started skiing, getting the feel back. I started getting my carving back a little bit, and yeah, it was a great day. The conditions weren't the best, I'll say. It was a little icky. I think it was 0 degrees or something like that, but overall it's just some amazing skiing going down. After a nice long day of skiing, I went for dinner, but I'm not going to show that because I already showed a couple clips of me eating, and I'm sure you don't want to see that again. So after then, there's a show at, I think it's 9:15. Basically, what they were doing is cosplaying as musical artists, which was very cool. The one thing I will say is that I kind of wish they did play instruments and actually sang, which they did at the end, which was very, very epic. But until then, I wouldn't say it's corny, that's a bad word. It was like, it felt a little off-putting because they were singing to the mics, but a different voice was coming out. But who am I to nitpick? I can't perform. But yeah, it was still entertaining to watch some of my artists that I listened to just come up on stage, and some that I didn't, but still. So I didn't really film that much in the morning, if I'm being honest. I just kind of skied. I didn't film, but I took this really nice photo. Just look at it. It's a nice photo, I guess. It's like there are some shows. I think I'm gonna see probably live music sounds pretty good. And then maybe the showtime, that sounds pretty good. When does this lunch open? I'm so hungry. Alright, so turns out there's no lunch isn't open, so I'll just have some of this. I'll let this video speak for itself. Yes, please. Could I have a little extra? Yeah. Thank you. Where are you going? So after lunch, I went back to my lessons. I forgot to mention this before, but ever since day 2, I've been taking lessons. They would start at 9 in the morning and end at 3 with a lunch break in between. So that's why I haven't really been filming as much, because, it's kind of weird to film when you're taking ski lessons. I've taught and received ski lessons, so yeah, I would know. I would not want somebody filming when I'm giving them lessons, and I would not want to film while I'm trying to take ski lessons. You know, I'm trying to learn. Anyway, we've been doing a bit of moguls, which were very fun and challenging. It was just fun to do something different for a change, and yeah, it was definitely hard, but definitely a bit difficult for me, but it was fun. What can I say? That was pretty much it. I think then I went to the show. I forget what the show was, but I remember it being good. So day 3, I think I overslept, and I think I missed my lesson in the morning, so I had a very nice late breakfast watching YouTube. And yeah, I'm back on the hills, so yeah, it's gonna be another great day of just skiing, enjoying myself. I think a little warm up first on So basically what I said is I was gonna do the moguls later, but I wasn't gonna record because I'm not that good. And later on I went to the hot tub, I believe. Here's just a video of me yapping. It's a pretty good workout. The little gym here, very nice equipment, very well kept. I think I'm gonna go for a swim, I think. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to record in a pool, so I'm not gonna, because I don't want to get kicked out. The hot tub wasn't very hot because you know, they decided to put it outside, which I'm sure works great in the spring season, you know, when it's nice and warm. But when it's, you know, -3 outside, it's a -2, I don't know, it's a little you know, it's a little freaking cold, man, on your head, bro, because like your body's kind of warm, but then your head, it's snowing, so it's like really cold. After that, I think I just went to dinner. Not sure. I think I just went to dinner, and the chocolate fountain came, which I'm not even sure if I had any, but I thought it looked cool, so I took a picture of that. And just look at this video. I think this guy figured out that I was recording him. I mean, holding up a phone is makes it a little obvious, but he was really nice.
What's the picture?
It's a picture.
Oh, here's a picture.
I just think it looks delicious. Thank you. All right, so day 3 of skiing. I'm just doing a drill right now where I yeah, maybe it's not that time to do that drill. That feels kind of hard. But yeah, so today is easily the best day of skiing. Having a lot of fun on the hills. Yesterday, actually the day before yesterday, there was a lot of snowfall. So okay, there's a little bit of ice, as you can tell from my sliding there. But overall, very nice day. That scenery is just perfection, and the snow is relatively good. I'm not going on this run again. This run is spicy. The noise was way too much. This is going to be a recurring theme in this video. Basically, there was a lot of snowfall in Quebec, and I was quite impressed by that, considering I'm from Ontario. And the snowfall's not bad in Ontario, but compared to Quebec, especially skiing-wise, it's much better. And I went for some skiing after lunch. Pretty normal. So finally I got no one here so I can actually record. Great thing, great hot tub, but the thing is it's kind of outside, so my hair right now is actually kind of frozen. It's like literally frozen. I don't know if I can see it in the camera, it's kind of dark, but it's frozen at 4:30. I think I'm just gonna rest and play some mobile games until the show starts at 9:30. I'll see you then. So the show is an acrobatic show, and it was definitely one of the more impressive ones, I would say. A lot of spinning. I mean, they did do acrobatics a lot, but I remember this one stood out to me. So day 6 started up pretty normal. I went skiing in the morning and then had lunch, and I was a little sad because I think I say in the video. I hope the steak comes back, because please tell me, because it's been out of rotation. for so long. I really hope to do that. Let's see. There was no steak, so there was that. I was still waiting for the steak to come back into rotation, which I don't think it ever did. After lunch, I decided to do something a little different. I want to try out some Moguls today. See right there? Hopefully I survive. If I don't, you know what? I was here, okay? So you have to tell the rescuers or whatever. So this is the start of the Moguls. It doesn't look that bad, but it's a lot worse when you're actually there, and it should get a lot steeper. So yeah, good luck me. Now this wasn't the first time I've been on Moguls, but this was the first time I was going by myself. So if I wiped out and hurt myself, it was up to me, myself, and I did survive the Moguls, so I think I'll just have a little bit of some chips and salsa before I go for a swim. I'm back in the hot tub, which is very nice. It's very relaxing. There's no air, which is perfect. I don't like getting interrupted when I'm in a hot tub, but it's -7 outside, so it's a little cold. You know, my hair is frozen. It is literally frozen, like, you know, it's an icicle. So I have to duck my head in every like 10 minutes, and I can't feel my face. But overall, a great experience. I should come here earlier to get a nice view of the mountain, but what I'm gonna do is it's the second last night here, which is very sad. My second last dinner, second last time I get to watch the show, so I'm actually getting kind of sad because the steak still hasn't come back in rotation, and it's making me sad. So hopefully it comes back tonight. I miss it. I'm very. It's kind of sad. I love this place. So the steak ended up not coming back, but something else did, and it was quite good.
120, yes. And chimichurri.
So later on, I went to see the show. It was a show where they cosplayed as singers and bands. You know, it was a repeat, which was a little sad, but out of all the shows they played this far, I think this one was my favorite, so I was okay seeing it on repeat. Today is the last breakfast, so I think I'm gonna eat a lot. I don't know. Actually, not the last breakfast. The last full day I have. Being the last full day, I started out. I'm not sure if this is correct, but I think I had some crepes and this little jelly thing. I don't know how to put it, but it's that stuff you like put in crepes with some Nutella. And I think I might have had a bit of maple syrup. My memory's a little fucky, but oh my goodness. I do remember that crepes slapped, so that there was that. It's my last full day here. I love Massif De Charlevoix. I'm feeling kind of sad. Basically, what I was talking about here is when I'm recording, my form goes down because I do not have a GoPro. I'm literally holding my phone in my hands and skiing at the same time, so it takes a little bit away from my form, and I think I look pretty stupid to the locals, but you know what? It's worth it to get this quality footage and quality content, right, guys? Please drop a comment. This is gonna be my first video on this channel. It'll be super cool. Thanks. Nice plug. Bye. Also, just look at this masterclass video of me making a burger. Like, just chef's kiss, man. Overall, it's a beautiful day. You probably didn't get the first video I made today. It's probably just gonna be background thing because my voice is kind of quiet when I talk compared to the really loud snow. So I'm gonna try to make an effort of talking louder. And the problem is, I think it's getting me weird looks from the locals because I'm talking to a phone while skiing down a mountain. So I look pretty stupid, but it's okay. Also, I saw this kid. He could have been 8, 9. He could have been more than 10. If he's over 10, then my eyes are tripping. But he was doing moguls, so if I had that kind of talent, like... So I did end up going to the hot tub, but I spent all my time not recording but trying to take photos, so yeah, there's that. After that, I went for dinner, and you know, it was my last dinner here, so I was hoping they'd serve up something good. And just as always, just as consistently as they are, they served up a banger. I forgot what it was, but it was delicious.
Hi. How are you?
Later on, I went to the last show that I would see, last night's show, and oh boy, they did not disappoint. This was the best one. It was live music, and they played songs such as Island in the Sun by Weezer, Get Lucky, and a couple others. I think Rude by Magic. And I mean, I just love live music in general, so it was very enjoyable for me and a great way to end off my time at Le Massif. Well, technically it wasn't the end, but it was the last show, you know what I mean. It's the last day at Le Massif Club Med. I have one last breakfast. And yeah, my legs really hurt. So there's that, and I'm tired, but I still want to go skiing one more. So for my final breakfast at Le Massif De Charlevoix, I had some crepes, and let me tell you, they were pretty good. I had them with some chocolate and sauce and some of that weird peach thingies, and it was a pretty nice way to end off my final breakfast there. So, but I didn't have too much time to enjoy it because, you know, skiing kind of takes, you know, priority here. But so I went out, I had an amazing time skiing. At the end, I didn't really record as much. Like my final few runs, I think two, maybe one, I don't know, I don't remember anymore, but I just really wanted to enjoy myself. So the video you're seeing right now isn't really my final run, but one of the last runs I did. It was just an amazing experience. I remember distinctly I put on some music. Well, actually I already had music playing, but this song came on. I don't really know if you care, but it was called Everything Will Be Alright by The Killers. Actually, I'm not even sure that's what it's called. That's just the chorus, but I'm not, you know, I'm cutting this part out. So I put some music onto my ears, and it just felt so nice listening to music, just, you know, just gliding along the slopes. And it was a really nice way to end off my experience skiing. And for the final thing that I did was have a nice hearty lunch. Now, it was the last lunch, and you know I stuffed myself full. I had ribs. I stuffed myself full with ribs. I mean, it was the first time they served ribs, and I had a lot of ribs. And then after that, they were serving this fish with some sort of sauce and like this little breaded deliciousness. It was so good. Like after stuffing myself with ribs, I still ate as much fish as I could hold, and then had dessert as well at the same time. So I really tried to enjoy myself, and let me tell you, that was an amazing meal. After that, I went back. I finished packing my stuff into the car, my skis, my boots, my luggage, and with that, my experience at Le Massif de Charlevoix Club Med finally came to a close. Hey guys, as I'm editing this right now, I'm a little sick, so sorry if my voice sounds a little off. But thank you for watching this far in the video. I mean, this is gonna be the first video on this channel, so you know, if you could subscribe, you know, like, comment, you know, all that stuff, it really helps in the algorithm, and really hopefully we can push this channel forward. I really do want to keep doing vlogs like this, so your support would mean a lot to me, because, well, I can't really grow a channel without people watching the channel. So yeah, there's that. But thanks for watching the video all the way through. That means you really helped my watch time. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's good. This is dragging on too long. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.